Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to see how do we connect our ZeptoMail with our domain as well as how can we configure the SMTP via ZeptoMail. So let's just get into it. First we have to configure our domain with the ZeptoMail. So for that we will go to the ZeptoMail dashboard. Then we will go to domain section and then we will click on add domain. Here we will add the domain that we want to be connected. Once the domain is added here, what we will do is we have to go to the domain provider and we have to add two different records over there. The first is DKIM record or TXT record type and the second one is CNAME. So what we have to do is we just have to copy these. Just go to the panel of our domain provider and then add these records over there. Once that is done, we have to come back to this panel and then we just have to click on verify the DNS records. The domain can either be verified within a minute or it can take up to 30 minutes and it totally depends on your domain provider. The next thing is that we have to enable the sender address configuration and here we have to enter a prefix which will be the sender's email and all the emails that we configure and the SMTP that we configure will send the emails via this particular address. So what we will do is we will just keep it normal no reply @ jobs.carehire.usa.com. Once it is done, we just have to click on save and then by this email only, all the emails will be sent once we configure the SMTP details to Artha job board. Now, for the further process, what we will do is we will just go to Artha job board once. We will click on manage portal and then you can go to the settings part. Here you will see there is a section that is email configuration. You just click on edit over here, select the SMTP over here. Now for the following information that we require, we have to go to ZeptoMail. Here we will click and add a mail agent. So we will just give it the name of Artha job board and then we will select the domain via which we have to send the email. Once it is done, we will click on add. You can see our mail agent has been created. Now to get this information, what we will do is we will just click on SMTP details. The first thing that is required is our email address. So we will just copy the email address from here and paste it. The password is already provided here. So you just have to copy the password and enter it on the section and enter it on this section. From name we have to keep and this can be as per your requirement or your company's name. So we'll just keep it Artha job board as of now. Then host and port. So here you will get these information. Server name is the host and port is 465. Once this is done, what you have to do is you have to just save this information. Once this information has been saved, you can test it whether the emails are going from the configured email address or not. So we will just do that. We have shared the test email. Email has been successfully sent. Now we will see if we have received the email or not. Now, as you can see, we have received the test confirmation SMTP email, which means that our SMTP has been configured successfully. So this is how easily you can configure your SMTP via Zepto email in Artha. Thank you so much.